Hey y'all. Sorry for all the loud noises there. Whoop. My phone's like half dead, so I had to plug it in so I could chat with you guys. There we go. How y'all doing? Who we got? We got Nathan. Isaiah, Jacarius, Sandy. What's up, everybody? Alright, let me read y'all's comments. Because I know y'all got something to say. Love the beat to the song. Is it off your upcoming single? I don't know if it's going to be a single, but I did record something on it today. If y'all want to hear what I recorded, because it's not done, but let me know and I can play it for you. Yeah, Brando. Brando's dead. I don't think anyone's surprised. Of the like 5 or 6 characters we listed, Brando was definitely the most likely to kick the bucket. Man, they really put Sasha through the ringer though. Like the drugs that she was into, then she loses the baby, now she loses Brando and her sanity. She's probably going to end up with Gladys as her guardianship, or guardian conservator, or whatever. Man, are we talking about the budget of the show? Isn't it funny, the like cemetery in Jacksonville, Florida looks a lot more bigger than the one in Port Charles. It's like they invested more money into Carly's backstory than they did the rest of the show. You should have done this before their couples shake-up happened and wouldn't be in this mess. It is so bizarre that, like, they would kill Brando off, like, at the start of this conservatorship storyline. Man. Nathan, you won't miss Brando? I was neither here nor there with the character. But, you know, murdering him. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens next, because Gladys won't really be necessary in the cast if, you know, her son ain't around. I think she'll try to look after Sasha the best that she can, but that can happen off screen, you know what I mean? If the goal with the storyline is to trim the cast and like Gladys and Sasha seem like, you know, likely candidates. But we're obviously going to see a bit more with this serial killer storyline. It is interesting that the killer laced their hook with poison. Because, you know, if the hook didn't kill Brando, then the poison would, and did. And if their intended target was Jocelyn, which it seemed to be, until they heard Brando, then, you know. Curious you're not here for Carly's backstory? I'm okay with the backstory. Like, it is about time that they have Carly focus on herself. And it is, I find I have more interest in Carly's backstory than the prospect of her and Drew, honestly. There's a lot of dead weight for Frank to trim. It's true. It's true. How he'll trim it is anyone's guess. What's the point of giving Carly more backstory when we've had plenty of that over the years? Well, it's not that they're giving her more backstory. It's just that they're having the backstory come into play. Because I haven't added anything new to the backstory, you know what I mean? It's all the stuff that we've already heard before, and she's just revisiting her past. So I don't personally have a problem with it. It is certainly interesting to see her actually care about her mom. Her adoptive mom, Virginia. Jacarius, you said Christina needs to be on more. So you know what? Like, it's not that I don't agree, but what I've noticed is GH has a tendency to give more people screen time that haven't had screen time when they're about to kill someone off. And I am legitimately scared for Christina because we have seen her a lot more in the last couple of weeks than we have in the last couple of years. And even today, she was like, you know, I don't need protection. Like, I'm not gonna die. I am terrified for Christina, y'all. She very well might be the next victim. And it makes perfect sense that she would be, because she did witness Brando's murder, literally. And the killer doesn't know one way or the other if Christina seen them or not. So they clearly know that Christina probably works there or is there a lot. So I'm scared for her. That's all I'm going to say on that. Carly needs hold on. Carly needs a new day. She needs time to discover herself. Carly does need time to discover herself. I'm kind of glad that she's in Jacksonville right now. We've had enough Carly on the show to last a lifetime. We certainly have. But, like, the reality is that we're stuck with her. So if we're really going to have, you know, Carly around, I like that she's having her own story and that she's away from Port Charles so that she doesn't butt into everyone else's storyline. Yeah, I love Christina. I think Lexi Ainsworth is amazing, and I hate that they underutilize her because she's so talented. But I am scared because they've given her more screen time lately. Like, I am scared that she is going to be the next victim of this serial killer, y'all. I hope to God I'm wrong. But, like, we usually do see characters make more appearances just before they die. Like, think about it. Georgie was pretty much backburned until the last couple of weeks before she died. And even, like, Logan, who ended up being a bit of a killer, or, you know, a psychopath, he started getting more screen time again before he died as well. Like, it just seems to happen. Sabrina, when she died, she was, like, nowhere on screen for the longest time, and then suddenly they give her job back at the hospital, and not even a month later she's dead. Like, it just seems to be GH's MO to do that to people, so I'm scared Christina's next on that list. Hey, de Havilland. Hello, Albert. Alright, y'all, but as our Wednesdays go, we are going to be watching some old school GH, some more of the Mexico Adventure storyline from 1984. Morgan got more screen time. Yeah, we'll be watching more of that story. I'm excited to watch because I do love me some classic GH. And it's nice to have, like, a fun action-packed storyline to watch while GH is kind of morbid at the moment. Man, I just... I don't know how I feel. Like, it's... I want to be excited for the serial killing storyline. But at the same time, just the way that they're editing it and the way that they're having it play out is so corny. It almost seems like it's a parody of a serial killing storyline for a soap. Just awkward, like, camera shots of the Hook being like, you know what I mean? Just showing the arm in that moment, like, it's just so corny. I heard that Rory the cop is going to next and he's leaving General Hospital. We shall see, we shall see. I mean, the only thing I heard is that he's making an appearance on a primetime soap or a primetime show on ABC, which I don't think is going to affect the character. But he, you know, he is kind of a dud. And obviously, I think the game plan once Spencer is out of jail is to probably put Spencer and Trina together. But that's still like 3 months away. So who knows? Time will tell. Alright, but yeah, I am stoked to watch some more classic GH. Before we start, bit of an announcement. I'm going back to Montreal in 2 weeks. But only for 5 days. Just for a few days. Just to spend Canadian Thanksgiving over there, see some friends, you know. Just a quick impromptu trip. Just to see everyone, because I miss everyone already. And it's not really going to affect the shows on here too much. I will miss one Sunday. I'll miss one Sunday, but I'll be back before Wednesday. So it's, you know, it's not, we're not too bad. And Wednesday we can just kind of catch up and do like a bit of both reacting and recapping. But yeah, it's not going to affect the show too much. I'm just missing one show, and then we'll just do a double show on the Wednesday. So, no worries. We're good. We're good. And thank you, Nathan. When would you say classic GH ends? When Gloria Monty left? You know, classic is subjective. The reason why I react so far back to GH is because in some of the live streams when I've gone to like the 2000s, some of the live streams got abruptly stopped and like pre-Frank Valentini era, sorry. So I'm a little bit nervous to watch the newer classic stuff. Hope they do not drag Hooker Killer out for 3 more. I mean, I'm trying to think, like all the serial killing storylines have lasted quite a long time on this show, you know what I mean? Like Text Message Killer was for a year, the Nurse Killer was for like 6-7 months, right? Ryan Chamberlain, I mean, he's had a few arcs on here, so definitely watch out for that copyright stuff. It sucks. Yeah, I know. I spotted it. You know, it's so funny. When Peter August died, I was like, let's just watch a little clip. And it was like not 30 seconds. And it stopped the live stream completely. Thank you, De Pavlin. I'm looking forward to it. It's so last minute, but you know, I'm missing home, and I just want to see everyone again and just have a bit of fun for a few days. Hey, Angel. But yeah, I think, well, I mean, after that trip, I think I'm gonna wait quite a few months to go back again. Like I said, I am looking into moving there at some point. Probably not till the end of next year, and I'll need to save some money for that. But a lot can happen in a year, so we'll see what happens. Oh, you seen that boy again? I mean, yeah, but I'm also gonna see everybody else. Okay, I'm not going specifically for him. He is one of the factors. But, you know, I see all my friends. You know, my friend, one of my best friends, Jill, he lost a couple of relatives in 1 week. So, you know, I do want to check in on him and see how he's doing. The hooker killer will last a year. I don't know, Angel. I'm just saying that serial killer storylines tend to stretch out a bit. You know what I mean? And the PCPD are dumb. Let's face it. He's gonna kill for a while. How long are they gonna drag out this Elizabeth storyline? I don't know. I'm a little bit mad that we only got to see like a glimpse more of whatever the hell happened on the stairs. Go get you some, Dion. One of us should. Get your life. Man. Listen. I'm going there and whatever happens, happens, alright? I have no expectations. There is a sort of like a cool event happening called Black and Blue Festival, which happens this time of year, usually every year, obviously, minus the last two. But pre-pandemic, like, the last time I had been to Montreal was for that festival. And that's what I'm going back for, on top of, like, it being Thanksgiving and me wanting to see my friends and hopefully getting to see people that I didn't get to see last time around, which there wasn't many. I did see mostly everyone, but if I could see a bit more, then I would be happy. Why couldn't Nina get hooked and die and not Brando? Right? Oh, man. Get him, Dion. Y'all better stop. I swear. Whatever. The storyline's still young. Nina could still go. She just has way too many characters, so that's why the Liz story is taking so long. Yeah, but they always show the same ones. You know, they show like a chunk, the same chunk of characters all the time. It's like Sunny, Carly, Nina, Sasha Brando, Liz Finn, Anna, Valentine, Ava, Trina, Jocelyn, Cameron, Spencer, Rory. That's like 15. And then everyone else is like Beeline. They're just sprinkled in. Brando and Tasha looked really young in that flashback for scenes that happened last year and the year before that. Yeah, it's so funny, like, considering it's only been a year, they definitely, I mean, let's face it, they did put them through hell. Sasha is in the middle of a mental breakdown. The only thing that's changed with Brando is that his hair is shorter. Alright, y'all. But if y'all are ready, I can put on some classic GH. You down? Jacarius, you said you ready. That's all I need. Sandy, you ready too? Awesome. Alright, let's turn down this funky ass music. And we are going to shrink me down to size. There we go. Sorry, I'm reading y'all's comments still. Angel, you said I really liked Brando. They should have hooked Cody. Albert, you said let's do it. When is the cat fight going to happen between Crazy Nina and Carly? I'm sure it will when Carly gets back. Y'all think they're gonna put Cody with Sasha if Britt leaves the show? I'm still not convinced she's leaving, y'all. I think she's gonna do both. You are welcome to talk about. We're welcome to chat and watch Classic GH at the same time. We're good. You know how we do here. All right.
Yes, dear.
I've got to talk to you.
What about?
Do you still have that letter that you got the other day from Felicia?
Yes, of course. I save all her letters.
You've got to burn them.
What?
I'm telling you, any letters that you get from Felicia, you have to burn them as soon as you read them.
But why?
It's just too dangerous to have them around.
Don't be silly. There's nobody here but you and me. Oh, and Jack Slater.
Mariah, you've got to listen to me.
Well, oh.
Am I interrupting?
No, of course not.
I was just wondering if I could get some help with this map.
Oh, what map? What is that?
Yeah, Lindsay said I miss the
Study
old
area.
General
I'm still
Hospital. I think
scouting
we all
locations,
do.
and I need your expert advice.
Oh, well, I'm very flattered. Yes, I'd love to.
I hope Natasha deserves better than that D-bag. Sorry, Dion.
Okay,
Hey, listen.
just a
I
little
want Cody and
Here,
Britt
let's
anyway. I
try
don't want
that right here.
Cody and Sasha.
What do you want me to do?
They wouldn't be the same. Sasha's been through enough.
Well, the poor man certainly seems to have a lot on his mind.
Yep, and none of it good.
Does Britt even really like
I
Cody, or is
still
it
don't
because
understand why
he's
you
the only
don't
one
like him.
available?
For the same reason I told you to burn Felicia's letters.
I think she
I
likes
think
Cody.
he's part of the gang that tried to raid the inn.
No.
There's other guys on the show
Well,
she
what
could go
proof
for.
do you have?
I have my suspicions. He's just much too interested in everybody else's mail.
Well, that's nothing to be suspicious about.
Well, he certainly
Jake,
doesn't
hey,
get
Jake.
mail.
Well, maybe he's expecting
Yeah, I don't think Britt's
some.
actress has said
Yes,
anything
letters
herself about
from
leaving.
Felicia.
Yeah, and I
You
heard
know
that she
the
said
other
that
day
she could do
when Doc
both.
slipped you that letter
So
from Felicia, he looked off.
I really
and
don't
just
think
said,
she's going
"I think
anywhere,
he
but
wants
if
to
she
get those
were,
letters from you so that he can
it
find
wouldn't
out
surprise me
what
if they tried to
Felicia
put Cody and Sasha
Really,
together.
Laura, you
Though that
have
would be a
an
complete
overactive
mismatch in my
imagination.
opinion.
He said some very, very unpleasant things to me the other day when he found me with his attaché case.
Well, you were trying to break into it.
Mariah, you're not listening to me.
Look, darling, we'll talk about this later. I've got some stuff on the stove. But please, just relax.
Angel, you like the
will you?
chemistry between Dex and
I think you're
Christina?
worrying
So
too
do
much.
I. So do I. But y'all know they're gonna go with Dex and Joss.
Hello, beautiful.
Britt could go after someone else's man. It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, quite a stack of mail you have there.
Mainly flyers. They get a lot of those at the end. Plumbers, fence menders,
She could go
handymen.
crawling back
I
to
got
Nick.
a couple of letters here for Dot. Is she coming over here today?
Mr. Slater, why don't you join me for some coffee
could
out on the veranda?
Go to
Absolutely.
Oh,
Victor.
but it's such a beautiful day.
I'm sorry.
I think
It's really
Victor will
fun.
just, screw anything that walks at this
Okay, I'll
point.
get it. No problem. I've always been a butterfingers. Laura, give my best to Mariah.
Sure. Mariah hands out the mail around here,
So?
so I suggest that you put that letter back.
What letter?
The one that I just saw you put in your pocket.
You're mistaken. When a woman as lovely as you gets this close, she really ought to be kissed.
Except when she's married.
Oh, but her husband's far away, and I'm right here.
Let me go.
But you wanted something.
The letter.
And what are you willing to trade for this letter that you think I have?
Laura's a feisty one. I love her. But damn.
Hello, wait a minute.
Yeah, Jake, I'm bitter about it too.
No. Yeah?
Okay, thanks. I'll tell him. It's the airline. Your plane's delayed for a couple
Angel,
of
I
hours.
don't think
Some
that the,
mechanical difficulties.
I think in Ava's case, he probably didn't have time to put poison
Good,
on the
because I
weapon
can
because
ask
he
you some
literally
more
grabbed it
questions now.
from the Q's place and then stepped outside and
No, I
stabbed
know.
her.
Where are you gonna
Like
stay?
I
How can I get in touch with you?
I will tell you all of that.
I want to know.
and maybe
now.
because Ava didn't die from it, that he made sure that his next victim would die.
I'll be staying
That's
at,
my guess.
at a villa. A guy named Donnelly's
So
place.
who is he?
He's a friend of the Scorpios.
Okay, that brings up another topic. Scorpio's involved. How did that happen?
A friend of his, Luke Spencer.
Now, this is more than just a little confusing. This guy that the Scorpios are staying with, can he be trusted?
Well, hell, I don't know. It's their friend. I guess so.
So they're all looking for the scepter.
Right. Which is why I have to get down there. I think Felicia taking off
It's
like
true.
that ties in with exactly what they're doing.
So why didn't you call the police like I thought?
Well, I have a feeling that Scorpio is evolved unofficially.
Okay, it was just a thought.
Scorpio and Luke supposedly go back a long ways. They've been involved in things like this before, and they always seem to come out on top of it.
You know, they could get
Release-
Jordan a
release
tall,
me,
dark, and
somebody's
handsome
gotta know
man
what
for
they're doing down there.
you know, for herself,
And I don't.
without getting rid of Cody. All
What do you
right.
want, Luke and Scorpio
I
to
want
do a
Cody to
music video
stay.
For you?
Well, that's a little different.
Listen to me. Take some advice. Listen.
A
to
woman
what
as
they
lovely
tell you,
as you
okay?
when
I
she's
just
that close to a man
wanna
should be
find
kissed.
Felicia. I don't care how I do it. But I
Okay,
wanna
dude.
get
Yeah,
along
he's
with
vile. He nasty.
Okay, listen. I just grabbed this letter from the mailman. Yeah, she's suspicious, but that's her problem.
Grab it,
Anyway,
Laura.
I know where Felicia's staying now. I want you to get over there and grab her in the ring. I don't care. Do.
Oh, Mariah! 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 He's got Felicia's letter. He's gonna send people after her. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Go, Mariah.
Oh, you know, Laura, you were right about him all along.
Yeah, remind me later to say I told you so.
You don't suppose I hit him too hard, do you? You think he's going to be all right?
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. He's just stunned.
Well, now what do we do now? Should we call the police?
No, I think the first thing we should do is we should get in touch with Felicia and warn her.
Then we'd better call her at Frisco's.
Yeah, we better go to another phone though, because I ripped this one out.
No.
Thank you,
Well,
Sandy.
Slater was on the phone, and he was going to tell someone where Felicia was, so I ripped it out before he could tell him.
But that's the main phone cable. Why, the lines are out all over the house.
Oh. Well, do you know how to fix it?
No, I don't.
Oh boy.
Here, tie her up. Tie her up.
Oh, no! Oh, but I trusted you.
That was the
Why
plan.
are you doing this?
Tie her.
Oh, that's enough. That's enough.
Why is he getting Laura to tie her? She could just tie a loose knot.
What are you going to do?
If it were yours, you wouldn't be tied up now, would you? Yeah, she's made out of this. Over here, you two. Get over here.
Mariah, what's going on? Oh,
Step on him.
No, let it go.
oh, yes.
How does he know? Oh, he stole the letters from you, Clem.
You mean he made me spill that mail on purpose?
Yeah.
I'll get him. That's U.S. government property. He's still away.
Never mind about that now.
Oh, Clem, please, do your best.
Angel, you said you can't wait till Portia's secret is out. You're tired of Curtis's attitude towards Jordan. Me too. His dad is worried about him being around Sonny when it's Ms. Wu who is the danger. Yeah,
Oh, good.
he's completely oblivious.
Oh, I hope we can reach him in time.
I can't believe that man stole my letter.
Now throw the
Yeah,
book
Sandy
at him for
approved Cody,
that.
then that's it.
You mess
Exactly.
with the
That's
government,
that on
they're
that.
gonna-
Oh my god, jump for no reason.
Hello,
Frisco? Oh, Frisco, it's Mariah, Felicia's grandmother.
Mrs. Ramirez.
Yes, you must find a new hiding place for Felicia. Those men know where she is, Frisco.
What are you talking about? How do they know?
What do you think Curtis wound up with Portia or Jordan?
But she's not safe with you.
No, she's not with me. You don't understand.
What?
No. I found a note saying that she went to Mexico to meet Peter.
Oh, but that's odd. Look, how did Peter
You don't know where to contact her.
Well, I just figured he got the number from you.
No. Oh, no. Philip. Oh,
Something's wrong here. This isn't right.
Look, what if those men have done something to her? What if they've let her into a trap?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking.
Well, look, you
Sir, I'll see you in a second.
Well, that's what I was planning on doing. I'm just out the door now.
I'm just watching
I'm
this.
going to come down to Mexico.
all right, Frisco, I am
promise
so
I will do.
worried.
I will do everything I can to find her for you and bring her home to you.
Let me know then, will you, as soon as you hear something?
I will. I gotta go.
Okay, I think
What did he
that
say?
Curtis
Well,
will end up
supposedly
wanting
Peter
neither of them,
called
to be
Felicia
honest.
And asked her to meet him somewhere in Mexico. I never gave Peter.
I think that lie will be such a big, you know, deal breaker for him. That he'll just want to be alone. Hell, he might even dip into the dark side a little bit. Maybe he'll go after Ms. Wu.
Look, he thinks that Peter is an ally.
Turn evil. We'll see.
In touch with him and warn him.
Where is Laura now on the show? 2 people have been stabbed with a hook, and her grandson went to prison. Jeannie is still on vacation. Jeannie is still on vacation.
Well, now, can I get you anything?
My guess is she'll be back.
Oh,
I mean,
you must be wiped out.
she went away the last time around the same time.
Drink?
And Laura came back just before Christmas?
Well, you want to know how much I missed you, right?
No, I'd like to know where the scepter is.
I would hope that she comes back a little bit earlier for whenever Holly returns, but likely we won't see her till November. Selena's gonna be there with a shoulder for Curtis to cry on. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Ms. Wu has a bit more, like, kick to her step lately. She's, like, being more smiley and flirtatious.
How long can we just sit here and wait?
She's having a blast right now.
Well, I'm getting really strung out, just waiting.
I say we could give a bit longer.
And they're giving her some, you know, fun personality lately.
You got a better idea?
Unless that's the actress's choice, in which case I'm down for it.
No, I haven't got any ideas. It's just that I hate the thought of Peter getting closer and closer to whatever the hell it is we're looking for.
Ooh, the infamous trio.
Might as well live inside.
I'm excited that we're going to see Robert and Holly back on screen together soon. It would be great if Tony Geary does make an appearance for the storyline since it kind of started, or, you know, since his death is a factor. My god, look how young Felicia is. You know what, though? Like, Christina Wagner has aged so freaking gracefully. Like, she is still stunning.
Peter,
to this day.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. You stop all this complaining about having come down to Mexico City, and I'll show you why I brought you here.
Levi Dunkelman's father, ladies and gentlemen. Curtis gotta be with someone.
Still listening.
Oh, I missed you so much.
I missed you too, but that doesn't explain what we're doing here. And where's Luke?
Would it help to answer all your questions if I admitted to you that the reason I brought you down here was just so I could have you alone to myself?
What do you mean?
I just thought it would be
How long
nice
have I been watching GH?
if you and I had a little romantic interlude down here in Mexico City.
I started watching, well, my earliest memories are when AJ kidnapped Michael, Christina,
have a moment alone with you.
and Morgan. But I don't think I started watching religiously, like every day, until until the train wreck.
Don't I deserve some R&R?
I'd watch here and there, like sporadically, before that. Because I did see Tamara Braun as Carly, and I seen Jennifer Bransford as Carly, and Laura Wright. Like I seen all the transitions.
That's what you said on the phone.
I also said how much I missed you.
I thought the idea was that together we would take the scepter to grandmother.
Well, that's the idea. We will.
Then give it to me and we'll take it to the
Angel, you said I
hospital.
just want Curtis to be humbled because his issues with Jordan wasn't that bad. It was fixable. That's
I don't
true.
understand.
But I just don't think that they'll end up back together.
Where does that leave us?
I think the damage was already done, you know?
Well, as soon as we return the scepter and I find out that grandmother is doing well.
Albert, you've watched since 2000? Cool, cool.
Oh, why wait? Why?
You can really tell Ms. Wu loves playing the role. Yeah, she's having a blast,
Let's enjoy
Sandy.
ourselves while we can. It's been a long time.
An Angel, 2002
It's
for
been
you.
a long time since I've seen the scepter. Where is it? And exactly where did you hide it?
You are a stubborn woman, you know it?
Answer the question.
It's in a safe place.
Could you be a little more specific?
All in good time.
Peter, for the life of me, I don't know what you're waiting on. I just want to know all about the scepter.
Well,
By the way, is the video too loud, guys? Let me know.
not that I
It
mind.
kind of seems loud on my end, but if it's not, then I won't turn it down. Let me know if my mic is okay too, guys.
Let's hit the road. Something tell me my luck is running out.
I wouldn't worry. You got at least 4 or 5 lots.
Robert, the federales are closer all the time.
Angel, that is just
Well, how
terrible.
long do you think we can keep that up? We can't. I can't
You
just
like
sit
Jason
here.
and
I can't
Courtney?
stay
Oh my
behind.
goodness.
We can't, don't we?
We don't know when he's going to be back, and he.
Not like they weren't the worst, okay, but
in
like
the first place, did he?
Okay. Look, he wasn't operating under ideal
the audio is
conditions.
fine. Okay,
Granted.
cool.
Now, let's face it, mate. We need Donnelly's help. All right, we lose a bit of time waiting for him here. We pick it up on the back end.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Peter's closer and closer to the treasure.
Look, we're going to catch Peter a lot faster with Donnelly than without him.
Robert's right, Luke. I mean, Sean knows this country. If we set out on our own, we'll probably wind up running round in circles.
Well, look, I would, if Donnelly were here and ready to go, I'd agree, but he isn't. We don't even know when
Ms.
he's going to be
Wu
back,
and
right?
Sonny. Oh,
Right?
Right, so.
Okay.
Y'all
well,
deleted that
listen,
really-
I mean,
really
I can't
fast,
sit around
Alex.
here. It's my neck on the line.
Jacarius, you've been watching
Peter's
since
got a huge
2003.
jump on us, right?
How old were you then, though? Because you were a
If
youngin'.
we don't leave now, we'll never catch him.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Why, you know something I don't?
Look, Donnelly misread the glyphs. It's quite possible Peter did the same thing.
Robert, you're reaching.
Are you not well?
I'm fine,
Jason
really.
and Courtney was cute until it wasn't. AJ
Yeah,
gave me a
Robert,
headache with
that's
her.
the point.
Mm.
It's quite possible that Peter misread the glyphs.
I've seen clips of AJ and Courtney here
Peter
and
was
there.
working from the original, not from some cheap imitation here. His glyphs had to be
How many
clearer.
fraternities at Robin
But
spilled?
not
Just 2, I
necessarily.
think.
And even if they were, he could have
Michael's
misread them
fraternity
too, really.
and,
Not to say he
Spencer's
were
fraternity.
in the wrong direction.
Listen, I can't count on that, and we're wasting a lot of time sitting around here arguing. I'm going to get on the road, I'm telling you. I've got to...
Luke, we can't afford to waste any more time. That's why we
3
have to
years
wait for
old.
Donnelly.
Can
Chances
you remember
are he's gonna
that?
Set us straight the second time round.
I agree.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I don't agree.
Because, like, I can definitely remember
I'm getting
me
on the
when
road.
I was,
I'm leaving,
like,
I'm telling you.
4, 5, 6, like, seeing my grandmother watch it, but I like, the only thing I can remember is, like, the Faces of the Heart
I came all the way to
intro,
Mexico City because you said
and
you
seeing,
had
like,
recovered my grandmother's
Luke
scepter.
and Sonny and Brenda in the intro, and that's
So
that's
to
about
me
it.
instead
But
of
I
giving
wouldn't
me
say I
all
was
these silly
watching, you know what I mean?
excuses.
Is that what you feel?
How should I feel?
You should feel the way I do. Don't you know how happy I am to be with you again?
Jason had to get her off the
Oh,
pole.
Peter,
No,
what are you
Felicia,
doing?
I
Literally.
mean it. You're the most important thing in my whole life. I thought you felt the same way as I do, but obviously I was mistaken.
Very nice, Jacarius.
What's that got to do with the scepter?
Well, it's pretty clear that that family heirloom is more important to you than your fiancé is.
Why are you behaving like this?
Because you hurt me, that's why.
It's not a question
Because
of my
he
choosing
evil,
between you and
Felicia.
the scepter.
Read the room.
No, I'd say you've already made that choice. Oh, didn't I prove
Courtney's
my
dog,
love
who
for
knows?
you by recovering the damn thing?
I suppose.
You know, I'm beginning to wish I would have never gone after it.
I think Miss Wu and Sonny would make a great
appreciate what you
couple.
did.
You also
I mean,
appreciate the risk I took?
Wu is trying to take Sonny down from
Put
from
myself
where
in
I'm
the
standing,
right
so I don't think it's gonna sit well with Sonny. You know what I mean?
I know, and I'm very sorry.
She's after his whole territory
I'm not asking for any medals.
and playing him like a fiddle.
I just think that I deserve a little warmer reception from you, that's all. I mean, not for what I did, but for who I am. I'm your fiancé. We're engaged to be married, remember?
Never saw Felicia that much.
Is it too much to ask the woman that I intend to marry to reaffirm our love?
No, it's
It's just what? You don't feel the same way, right?
Yeah, she
About
found
me.
someone else.
You don't realize what I've been through.
She found her at
Tell
Frisco.
me. Maybe it'll help me understand why you've been treating me like one of your servants instead of like someone you love.
What about Luke Spencer?
What about it?
Where is he? I asked you before, but you wouldn't give me an answer.
Why do you ask?
Just want to know, didn't he help you recover the scepter?
No, not really. He had business of his own to attend to.
I think I should give Grandmother a call, and we can tell her everything that's happened.
No,
Why not?
we're going to talk to Mariah later. What
It's
I
like Courtney
think now is the most
complained
important thing
too
for
much
us to
about the
do
business.
is to have
Like,
some
girl, your
time
brother is a mobster, and
together
your husband
alone.
is your brother's hitman.
Kick back, relax, and have a good time.
She knew that going into the
What do you
relationship.
say?
True.
Let's have that drink.
Felicia wasn't that much on that much in
Room
the early
service.
2000s. That
Yes,
is true.
Thank you, gracias. Room 108. We would like.
Would you ever consider watching
bottle
another
of
soap?
the
So
champagne,
if so, I highly
and a
recommend
nice
Days.
big tray of canapes, huh?
Honestly, Albert, I barely have time to watch GH. I watch it so that I can recap it for y'all at this point. You know what I mean?
You were just about to tell me where you've hidden
My
the
life is a
scepter.
bit hectic to kind of take on another show.
Well, that's just gonna have to wait.
That's just shows in general.
Well, what could be more important
They
than the
are in
scepter?
Mexico, right? Why are they dressed for a colder climate?
Feeling that we have for each other.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what time of the year
Love takes priority over
this
everything.
was supposed to take place in either. I know that Mexico was kind of warm all year round, but
And we have a lot of catching up to do.
yeah, it is weird clothing choice for these two.
Feeling any better, Mike?
Yeah, I just can't look at this.
Is there anything we can do for you?
You could eat your food quietly and don't talk about it.
You got it.
I think we should get on the road.
Listen, you're in nice shape. We
Started
stay until you
GH
can
in the
travel.
90s. I would run home from school and
So you're
watch
gonna get
the
your way,
last
Robert.
20 minutes of
I'm probably
Wanting
not
to
gonna
Live
be
and
ready
watch
to travel
GH.
until
Cool.
Dolly's here.
Well, I'm finding this whole thing very
The only soap I
pleasurable.
can get into is Y&R.
Are you? I'm dying and you're having a good time.
No, silly.
Not now,
The
but when
fact
you
that
ever
this
get
one
time,
is
think
better
about
with
it.
me.
Well, isn't Days On just a streaming service now? I'm not going to get Peacock.
We're actually sharing an adventure, and I'm not sitting at home waiting for him to get back from work.
Well, I didn't have too many as police commissioner settling down like this.
Felicia's wearing a coat. Yeah, you're right.
So rejuvenating our lives.
Well, whenever you need your old lives rejuvenated, just call on me.
Curious, you
I'm
watched
paying for a
GH
motor
Days
we
and
fly
Bold and
across some
Beautiful.
other country.
And someday we'll do the same for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm trying to think. GH is really the only television series I
Robert, I'm really
watch
sick of watching you eat. I think we better get moving.
right now, I think.
Or had you
Oh, and
suggest we go
911. GH and 911 are the only TV series that I actually follow regularly.
You're in nice time to travel, man. I'm sorry.
No, listen, I think we can make it. I suggest we go in a diametrically opposed direction to what Donnelly suggested.
Okay, well, let's roll.
Wait a minute.
You all right?
Days is on Peacock. But is
Maybe we
Peacock...
do need a doctor.
Like, I'm Canadian, so maybe I don't know. Is Peacock a channel, or is Peacock a thing that's like...
gentleman is here to see you.
Police?
like a streaming service? Because that was the whole thing, right? Days moving to a streaming service?
But he said he must.
Well, look, find it.
Frisco.
Where's Felicia?
You know, you're even more beautiful than I remembered.
Damn, Frisco got there fast.
Seems like forever since the last time we saw each other, doesn't it?
A lot has happened.
Yeah, but you were never very far from my thoughts. Even when I was chasing those thieves in the jungles to get the scepter back, all I could think
Peacock
about
is a
was
streaming
getting
service.
it
Yeah,
back
I'm not
so
getting
I could
another
see
streaming
you.
service to invest in, you
Here
know?
you are, with me, together again.
I got Disney
And I hope to
Plus
stay
and I got
together.
Netflix. That is all I'm willing to get.
It was awful being apart from you. It was like somebody had taken a knife and cut out a piece of my heart, or... I mean, I just kept wondering how you were, what you were
And I might even
thinking
end my
about.
Netflix
Thinking about me?
subscription too.
You mean so much to me, Felicia.
Although there is that new like
I've
Jeffrey
never
Dahmer series that I kind of want to
ever
watch on
loved
Netflix.
Anything.
So maybe after that.
I know it sounds corny, but I really don't have anything in my life to live for. You're my whole world.
Fall just decided to hit us in the face in Kansas City.
If you ever left,
Right now, Alberta is summer in the daytime and like not winter, but like
what I'd do.
late fall in the nighttime. Gets quite cold at night
just
here.
kill me.
But tomorrow is officially the first day of fall.
No.
So
What's the matter, darling?
What are you trying to do to me?
Hulu is cheaper than Netflix. But I find that a lot that you see on Hulu is on cable TV anyway.
So anyway, Felicia
So that's why I don't
left
bother
me
with
a note
Hulu.
telling me she was splitting to Mexico, and she was coming to meet. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm terrific.
She was coming to meet Peter, and I can't deal with this. I don't know what's going on. I'm worried about her.
You have good reason to be worried about her.
Well, I've been hiding her out in Port Charles. You can't believe what's been going on there. There's been men after us at knife point one time.
Holly has filled us in on that.
Right. So, when Mariah called me, I realized that Peter hadn't contacted her to get Felicia's number. So I panicked, I don't know what the hell's going on. And I remembered that Holly told me that Robert was coming out here to stay at a guy's place named Donnelly, right? So that's why I'm here. I need some help, man. Do you guys know where Felicia is?
Why did she leave without telling you?
Well, I don't think she had time to contact me. Besides that, I think she still trusts this Peter guy.
Would she have told anyone else?
No. No, definitely not. What is this guy's trip anyway? Do you guys even know him?
Yeah, we know him.
Yes, it's rather involved.
Well, hey, I'm not going anywhere.
No, but I think we'd better be in soon.
Now, look, I think we owe him an explanation.
Please.
Probably between the both of you, we may just be able to fill in the missing pieces to this puzzle.
Well, then let's start filling in pieces.
Be my guest.
Well, the first thing I want to know is this Peter guy. Who is he, really?
He's dangerous, man. He's not well. And if
What's up with
Felicia's
Luke
him,
here?
she's in serious trouble.
Hey, calm down. It's all right. I won't bite. Oh, you are just wound up, aren't you? Well, don't worry. I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
Hey, look, he wasn't looking so
Who
good.
is it? Room service. Oh, yeah, just a minute. Ah, the medicine has arrived.
No, senor, this is champagne.
Ah, that's very good. Just put it on the table there.
Si, senor.
Here you go.
Gracias,
The
senor.
rest is for you, the extra. Okay, live it up, huh?
Netflix really do be wilding about their prices lately, you're right.
Mm-hmm. This is a good year. Now, this will cure what ails you.
No.
Go on, take it. It'll help you relax. Something had better help you. You are overreacting, and I just don't understand why. You seem so anxious. Was it because I touched your ring?
He tried to take my ring off my finger.
What if I did? I mean, what do you think I was trying to do? Steal it?
I don't know what to think.
Darling, I'm simply trying to help you to relax, that's all.
It's not my ring that is making me tense.
Then what is it? I know, it's because you're worn out from the trip. You know when you get overtired like this, you...
Disney Plus
tend
wants
get
to
a bit
raise their
jumpy on the
prices.
edge.
Mm.
See what happens.
Yeah, but I'm a Disney
Leave you alone
nerd,
for a
so I
while
don't
and
really
you
mind
just
that so
fall
much.
apart.
I like watching the classic movies, seeing the new movies coming
I can
out. I'm
see
so
somewhere
stoked for
along the
Hocus
line
Pocus
my
2,
little
you
girl lost
guys.
her sense of humor.
Like a little more than a week
We're
away.
going to take care of that. I'm going to make sure that...
I'm
we
ready
enjoy
for spooky
ourselves and
season.
Forget about all the bad times that you've been through, my darling. I promise.
How did you get my number in Port Charles?
I told you. From your grandmother. Who else?
Just wondered.
Yeah, well, I've been doing a little wondering too, Felicia. I mean, I've been wondering what on earth you've been up to all this time. And, I want you to tell me everything that has happened.
If it wasn't for Disney Channel original
Tonight,
movies and
the
having
stuff
access
was
to all my
so-
Disney movies
okay.
I grew up with, right? Like, man, when Disney Plus first came here, I shit you not, I just binged.
Not
I
bad. I just
binged
wanna
so
get a
many
hold of the
like
scepter. I can't
of
think
the
about
like
anything else.
Disney
You are not
cartoon
only
movie
exhausted,
series,
but
like
your
the
anxieties are beginning to get the
like
best
the
of
Timon
you,
and
Felicia.
Pumbaa
Right now, I want you
series
to lie down
and the Little
and try to
Mermaid,
think
all that
What are
stuff.
you going to do?
I'm so bitter that they never brought the Aladdin series to Disney Plus yet. I don't get why.
When you
Why
wake
not?
up, we'll make our plans.
The Weekender needs to get on there too.
Come on. You need your rest.
I don't want to rest.
You will feel better after you
Only liked Hocus
I'll
Pocus
feel better
because of
once
the
we get the scepter
dude.
back to my grandmother.
The sooner you get your rest, the sooner we'll do just that, okay?
I feel like the love for Hocus Pocus 1 came years after it came out. You know what I mean? I feel like it became much more respected in the last like 10 years than it did at the time that it was out.
Believe me, darling. Before you know it, this whole thing will be over.
Signed up for Disney Plus on launch day. So did I. So did I.
I don't believe it. You people aren't ready yet?
I've been ready since I got here, man.
How you feeling?
I like Halloween Town more than
I'm feeling
Hocus
a lot
Pocus.
better,
I couldn't
thanks.
get it. I'm not gonna lie.
The medicine helped a lot.
I respect that movie's legacy, but I
Well,
just
if you're
couldn't
waiting for
personally
perfection,
get
we'll
too
never
much
leave.
into it. I don't know why.
I was thinking while we were
Because I love me some Halloween. Halloween is like
Robert,
My
he
Christmas,
didn't
you know what I
call.
mean?
We
Well, I
don't
love
know where he
Christmas
is,
too,
but
but-
I think we should just go and use what we've already.
Halloween is my kryptonite, man.
Senorita, por favor. If Senor Donnelly calls or comes, would you tell him that we have taken the alternate route? We've gone in the alternate direction.
See, Joven, the alternate direction.
Yes, yes. And tell him that we've gone towards a waterfall.
The waterfall, si, senor.
Right. Except for Senor Donnelly, nobody. You don't know where we are, okay?
Okay, si, senor.
Gracias.
I promise.
Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry for the delay.
Oh, well, with any luck, Peter will find something to do anything.
We have everything. Whatever it is, I hope it wasn't Felicia that delayed it.
Damn, look at that old-fashioned car.
Say, El de Carro, are you sure it was Spencer? Which way were they headed? Good, muy bien, muy bien. See, I will track down Paco and let him know immediately. Huh? This gringo has been very clever. But no one is as clever as Paco, huh?
Nah, Luke Spencer is definitely more clever than Paco.
Luke Spencer either. Hasta luego.
Y'all don't know Luke Spencer.
What are the rooms, Father?
That is all, senor.
Any more outbuildings?
Only what I have shown you.
They must be here somewhere.
I told you.
Yes, yes. Spencer and his friends left.
If that is all,
It isn't. You're going to help me.
I only take orders from Senor Donnelly.
Where is he anyway?
Away on business.
Where?
I do not know, senor.
Senor Donnelly won't like it if you don't cooperate with the police.
Senor Donnelly will not like it that you come into his house without his permission.
Go badass maid.
Murder.
I do not know about these things, senor. I only do what I have to do. Now, if you will excuse me.
I didn't say you could leave.
I have told you all I know.
Which way did they head?
I do not know.
You must have seen them leave.
I was in the kitchen.
Now you listen to me.
La residencia del Senor Donnelly. Yes, one moment.
Buenaventura. When? Good. Which way? Let's head for the Viejo Jungle. They'd be very foolish to try to hide in there. But it doesn't matter. I'll get Spencer before he can reach it. No, you don't have to meet me. Jorge is with me. Bueno. Seems I'm going to find Spencer with or without your help. One of my men has sighted him. Please tell Senor Donnelly that I'm expecting to have a long talk with him when he gets back.
Buenos días, senor.
Hit thumbs up for Dion. Look at you, Sandy. Look at you giving me that love. Doing my job for me, too. Yeah, guys, give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying this. I'm such a bad YouTuber, you guys. I'm sorry. Thanks for subscribing. If y'all haven't, please do so. I forget, where are we here? I think this will be the last clip that we watch. Still got a few minutes to go on this though, so don't worry. Y'all got plenty of room, go around them.
Please, por favor. Come on, mister.
What the hell is he doing?
Just watch. Quick, let's move it.
I mean, it is a much nicer car for a wedding. God, it's so fun watching these guys. Also, this music. Yeah, honestly, I think this will be a great place to leave off of, because this is kind of like the climax of the story, or where the climax happens.
Oh, I want to show you something, please.
And I'm trying to time this as well as I can to whenever Holly returns next month.
Would you try that again? You hear me?
Is this where the scepter is?
Yes.
You promise?
Yes. Let's go.
They had such great locations for the story, wow.
Alicia, see the ring? Give me the ring.
Guess the facade is over.
How many is that?
Trips or gallons?
Both.
Well, she's 8 trip, roughly half a gallon a time. I make it 4 gallons.
4 gallons in 20 minutes. We've got a 15 to 20 gallon tank. That means at this rate, we're talking about an hour.
I don't want to think about that.
Robert, there's got to be a faster way.
I could always hail a yellow burro. But why doesn't this place have a gas pump?
Look, I'm surprised it's got gas at all. Where the hell are we anyway? Where are we anyway?
About a tad closer to the waterfall than we were before we ran out of gas.
All right, and you think that the federales are about a tad closer to us?
Oh, because they went off in the other direction, remember? Hey, I've got to hand it to you. That bit with the car. Nice switch.
Well, thank you, but if you...
Here we come to the downside.
Of course there's a downside. They've had plenty of time to catch up with the car. They know we've switched it.
But we bought a bit of extra time.
Which we are wasting by just standing around here.
Look, I don't know what to tell you, mate.
Tell me I'm dreaming.
Well, I can't do that.
You know, Robert, among our harebrained, low-life schemes,
Yeah?
this ranks among the worst.
Well, I don't know. Sort of enjoying it.
You are, aren't you?
Well, you're losing your sense of adventure, not to mention most of your humor.
I'm not losing my humor. Just my hearing. You know what it is, anyway.
Yeah. It's Laura.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I miss her.
Would you seriously want her involved in this?
No.
Look, I'm worried enough
She's
about
more
Holly's
involved than you think, Luke.
Oh, look at it, man. She's cool as the proverbial cucumber.
Never fails to amaze me.
I cannot wait till Emma Samms returns, you guys. I'm so stoked.
I think she's just great. She's done her share here.
That's not the point. If anything was to happen to her.
Nothing's gonna happen to her, Robert. I promise you, I'll help you make sure nothing happens to her. good together.
Oh, what the hell is this? When are we getting back on the road? Huh? This is driving me crazy.
Halloween's your least favorite holiday. You only like it because of the candy. And see, I'm not much of a candy person. I'm more of a chocolate person. But
I'll tell you what I'll do.
I love Halloween. I love going through haunted houses. I love like pumpkin patches and corn mazes and anything spooky. Halloween specials. I'm always sitting there watching them. The Disney nerd in me always looks for like YouTubers that go to Disneyland and Disney World for the Halloween time to watch the parade and see the new decorations, the new things that they have going on there. Love Halloween.
Well, one good thing has come out of all of this.
What?
Thanksgiving I'm neither here nor there for. Thanksgiving happens actually much earlier here than it does in the States. Actually, the weekend that I'm going to Montreal is Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada. So I'll be without my mom and my grandmother, but I will be with a lot of friends that are family to me. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, actually, you know what? This clip's only 5 minutes long. We'll end it with this one. I mean, Thanksgiving, you know, it's about the history and stuff, but I've never really been that into the history of Canada's or the U.S.'s for that matter.
Well, Felicia's getting away. The ring.
Thank you. Oh, and don't worry about your fiancé.
But I always use Thanksgiving to just reflect on what I am thankful for, like within my own family and my life. This year, I will obviously be very thankful that I'll be in Montreal for Thanksgiving. My hometown with a lot of friends that I care about. Really grateful.
Could be around here somewhere. What was Donnelly's car doing back there?
I don't know.
I like dressing up too, Angel. I really do.
And came here to try to head off Peter. We've got to cut through this to get to the waterfall. It's a jungle out here.
Thanksgiving and Christmas are your faves, Sandy? I do love... Oh, my phone thought I was talking to Siri for some reason. I love Christmas. I really do love Christmas. Like, as soon as November 1st hits, I'm all about Christmas. Just like I'm all about Halloween, like, once it's fall. So, like, tomorrow, I'll be all about Halloween. Christmas is your favorite holiday because your birthday's around that time? Cool. Couples always go to the sunflower patch and pumpkin patch around here in Kansas City. But I never saw where these patches are. Look them up! Google it! Ooh, Frisco heard Felicia!
Wait here. Molly, it could be dangerous out there. I wonder what you said.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Thanksgiving in Canada always happens the second Monday of October.
Look, let me go ahead. Maybe I can move some of this stuff. All right.
Sorry, I'm really into this. I'll give you the rundown on Thanksgiving in Canada in just a moment. As soon as this clip is over, and we'll just chit chat for the last little bit here.
Let's hope this is an omen.
From real jungle to fake set.
Fit down there.
Here we go.
You know what they say?
What?
Second time is always better.
Yeah, well, it certainly is easier. I mean, at least we know what we're doing this time, right?
Yeah, it's ironic, isn't it?
that any ordinary
You wait
lever,
till December to do
the
Christmas
right
stuff.
size,
I mean,
would have done the
I
same job in opening up the crypt.
kind of forget where you live, Jacarius, but here, you know, it starts to snow real early here, so it's pretty easy to get into the Christmas spirit early.
In a Swiss bank, and my sweet young body's on a beach in Brazil. I hope we have enough kerosene for all those torches down there.
Don't worry about it. They're already lit. I have no intention of muddling through darkness down there this time.
Go Frisco. Okay. Aww.
Are you all right? You sure? Hey, Scorpio. All right? Okay?
So good to see you.
All right, tell us what happened.
Peter duped me into coming down here, and he's in the jungle someplace.
Yeah, that much we know. One of his men just got away from us.
He's got my ring, and I've got to get it back.
Don't worry, we'll get it. We'll
Did
get
you
it.
see a man around here called Donnelly?
No.
All right, Frisco, let's you take Holly and Alicia back to the car. All right.
Y'all will soon, unfortunately. I forget if they find out during the thick of the storyline that Donnelly is shady. We're gonna end that here though. We're ending it on that cliffhanger, guys. Grow me up to size a little bit. Zoop. But yeah, I forget how soon they find out that Donnelly is shady. I feel like it doesn't happen until towards the end, but it's been so long since I've watched this, you guys. There we go, back to the funky ass music. Sorry guys, I'm just vibing to the beat. It's almost 1 a.m. here. Oh, wow, it's so late there. Okay, see you. Good night, Sandy. Take care. All right. But anyway, Angel, Thanksgiving is in Canada is celebrated on the second Monday of October every year. And it more so has to do with like traditional harvest sort of things that would take place throughout the year. And I don't think it was always celebrated on the second Monday either. I think they decided that probably you know, a long time ago. But they always celebrated harvests like throughout the year in Canada, and then they officially made Thanksgiving about that, and made it every second Monday in October. So that's that on that. I wish I knew more, but you know, honestly, like, I'm not like a history buff. Alright guys, well, sorry, I'm just kind of seeing what I missed on here while we were watching the classics. Any more mourning periods for the Queen? Nope, the mourning period is officially over. The funeral was Monday. GH did not air in Canada on the Monday on City TV, but we also get ABC, so it was fine. And City TV put it on their website anyway as well. So we didn't bump back an episode or anything. We just kept on keeping on. But yeah, no more mourning period. It's over. King Charles is now King Charles, and life goes on, I guess. But yeah, Trudeau made the Monday an official federal holiday for her mourning, but apparently provinces could pick and choose, and so Alberta opted out. So I didn't get a holiday. It was a little bit busier at work, so obviously some people did, but you know, we just weren't one of them. Alright, well, so y'all still answer to the crown, I guess? I mean, the king and queen are, I mean, you know, Queen Elizabeth has always been very prominent in Canada. I personally, I'm not into the royals, you know what I mean? It's, like, I think we talked about it the other day. Like, you know, the Queen has been here in Edmonton, and I could have gone, and I didn't, and I don't personally care that much. And I do have relatives that are absolutely obsessed with the royals too, though. So it is what it is. You know, the monarchy is a dark, dark thing, and you know, I'd say most people, especially with access to the information that we all have, don't see the royals quite fondly. And I think if you ask most Canadians, most of us don't want to see the likes of, you know, the royals on our money. But it is what it is. I will say our money is much nicer than the money in the States, though. I'm just trying to understand Canada, even though they have a prime minister. I don't even understand Canada, Angel, and I live here. You know, I'm just out here living my life the best I can. Oh, but as I mentioned at the start of the stream, you might have missed this, Angel, but the music in the background, this funky-ass music, I actually wrote a song to today, and it's not finished, but I will play you what I got so far, if y'all want to hear it, before we go. Let me know, guys, let me know. Oh, you have family in Liverpool, and your great uncle was a Queen's Guard? Interesting. It must be such a strange job. I did watch a bit of the funeral before I went to work. Obviously, you didn't watch, you know, that's a long-ass funeral, and the only thing I really got to catch was them driving the Queen's body to whatever church they were going to have the ceremony at, and that was it. But, you know, end of an era. It is a bit strange, just because the Queen, you know, the Queen's been around forever, so it certainly feels weird that she's just not going to be on our money anymore, and it's going to be King Charles on the money, and I don't know. I did. I wrote a song to this music playing. It's actually about Montreal, believe it or not, and being homesick. I've had Montreal in the brain because yesterday is when I booked my flight and hotel. And so, you know, I just wanted to pay homage to the city and the nightlife and my friends there. I even like name dropped like half of my friends in the song. But I'll play it for you. What I got. It's almost done, but I just haven't put the last bit on it yet. I even speak in French for some of it, y'all, so prepare for that. Alright, I'll play it. This is it here. I miss the dads, I miss the bears, I miss the life I had out there. I miss the nights, I miss my life, I miss living without a care. I miss my friends, I miss the fools, I miss the drugs, I miss the jewels. I miss the freedom just to be myself without the rules. So I bought myself a ticket, and I don't know if I'll be back. Whatever happens next, I know that I am on the right track. Yeah, I booked myself a room, and I will be there real soon. Whatever happens next, just know the explanation is that I'm feeling homesick. Yeah, I feel so sick, and there is only one way out of this shit. So I'll go back now, no turning back now. I won't be happy till I'm out of this shit. I miss the metro, miss the port, I miss not selling myself short. I miss the fashion, miss the passion, having stories to report. I'm missing Gilles, I'm missing Phil, I'm missing Max cause he was real. I miss Ricardo, miss Eduardo, miss Ellen cause he was chill. So I bought myself a ticket, and I don't know if I'll be back. Whatever happens next, I know that I am on the right track. Yeah, I booked myself a room, and I will be there real soon. Whatever happens next, just know the explanation is that I'm feeling homesick. Yeah, I feel so sick, and there is only one way out of this shit. So I'll go back now, no turning back now. I won't be happy till I'm out of this shit. J'ai fou sur toi, Montréal. Chaque seconde que je passais sans toi est un torture. Est-ce que je te manque autant que tu me manques? Cause I really fucking miss you lots. Fuck. And that's all I got so far, guys. I really just have like one more chorus and like the final bit of the song left. But alas, I had to eat supper and then live stream, so but yeah, no, the drug line, it's Montreal has you know, it's a beautiful city and it's got an amazing nightlife, but you do tend to notice that like drugs are kind of like very much a part of the city. And while I don't typically partake, generally speaking, you know, here and there maybe, I just meant that like I miss all of Montreal. You know, I miss like all the parts of it, the good and the bad, and like I think for the most part, like whenever especially when I'm rolling down the gay village in Montreal. Oh, you missed the French part. I'll play it for you in a second then. It puts things in perspective when you see people on the streets and they're just so strung out, and you know, it really kind of shows you the reality. And here in Edmonton, I live in a pretty decent neighborhood. I'm on the West End. There's not too much. You don't see too much homeless here. You don't see too much people on drugs. Sure, you'll see it when you're, in like the kind of poor parts of downtown. But you see it everywhere in Montreal. And you just, you just gain sympathy. And I think, whenever I am in Montreal, I try to put things in perspective too. Like, there are people that are homeless out there, and they play the song. I already played the song to Hamlet. I just played it, but I'll play it again. Yeah, I just, I don't know. I really appreciate, that people have hard times, and you get to see them for who they are, because because Montreal is such a social city, they're not afraid to talk to you even when they're strung out, and they're not afraid to even share their stories. And there are times when I go to Montreal and I'll hear them out, they'll be honest if they need money for like, a fix or this and that. There'll be homeless people that, are homeless because of their addictions to drugs, and they genuinely do just want, food to eat. And I'll go right into a restaurant and, get them a meal and stuff, A lot of them are my age or younger, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I miss just having that perspective and it being really in my face. Because when you're not around it, you really can become ignorant to the different lifestyles and like the people that have it worse than you. And it's nice to have that kind of front and center, just for a perspective, Okay, I'll play the song one more time for y'all that missed it. And Angel, pay attention, because the French line will come like towards the end of what I've got so far. And I'll give you
I miss the dads, I miss the bears, I miss the life I had out there. I miss the nights, I miss my life, I miss living without a care. I miss my friends, I miss the fools, I miss the drugs, I miss the jewels. I miss the freedom just to be myself without the rules. So I bought myself a ticket, and I don't know if I'll be back. Whatever happens next, I know that I am on the right track. Yeah, I booked myself a room, and I will be there real soon. Whatever happens next, just know the explanation is that I'm feeling homesick. Yeah, I feel so sick, and there is only one way out of this shit. So I'll go back now, no turning back now. I won't be happy till I'm out of this shit. I miss the metro, miss the port, I miss not selling myself short. I miss the fashion, miss the passion, having stories to report. I'm missing Gilles, I'm missing Phil, I'm missing Max cause he was real. I miss Ricardo, miss Eduardo, miss Ellen cause he was chill. I bought myself a ticket, and I don't know if I'll be back. Whatever happens next, I know that I am on the right track. Yeah, I booked myself a room, and I will be there real soon. Whatever happens next, just know the explanation is that I'm feeling homesick. Yeah, I feel so sick, and there is only one way out of this shit. So I'll go back now, no turning back now. I won't be happy till I'm out of this shit. J'ai faux auto Montréal. Chaque seconde que je passais sans toi tout autour de tueur. Est-ce que je te manque autant que tu me manques? Cause I really fucking miss you lots. Fuck.
That's all I recorded so far, y'all. But yeah, that was me speaking French. Basically, I said, I adore you, Montreal. Every second without you is torture. Do you miss me as much as I miss you? Because I really fucking miss you lots. Fuck. J'adore quoi? I love Montreal. I adore Montreal. It's saying, I adore you, Montreal. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Y'all got a sneak peek of a song I haven't put out yet. And I think I won't put it out until, like, the day before I leave. Thanks, Nathan. I haven't heard that song. I do like Charlie Puth, though. I'll have to listen to it. It's a funky beat to Havlin. That's why I need to go to Canada. Well, honestly, like, I would say that the only place you're really going to hear French is Quebec, and parts of Ontario and parts of New Brunswick. But depending on where you are, the French can be a little bit different and tweaked. So if you want some Quebecois, you go to Quebec. If you want like Eastern sort of Canadian French, then, you know, you go to New Brunswick. Ottawa, I think. I say Ottawa. So parts of Ontario, I want to say specifically Ottawa, you'll see a lot of French there. It's a bit of a mixture, so. Montreal, Quebec, and Ontario. Yeah, Quebec and Ontario. Now, one of these years, I do want to like travel across Quebec, because I've really only been to Montreal and like the greater Montreal area. So, you know, but there is a lot to see there in that province. A lot of beauty in Quebec. But maybe once I move to the province, then I'll be able to explore it more. My French teachers always said that French say the Canadian French is butchered. Yes, because to people in Paris, in France, Quebecois really sounds like slang. And it's funny because I didn't really know that until I met my friend Alan, who I name dropped in that song. Alan moved to Montreal from Paris, and I met him through one of my best friends in Montreal, except he had blacked out. And we were partying, and of course, my French is like Canadian French, and barely, I barely had it. And he's barely got Canadian French. He's like fresh off the boat from Paris at that point, when I had met him. So us trying to communicate was hilarious. But we found, common ground in the songs that we enjoyed. I was actually really happy to run into him this trip. Because, like I said, when I went to Montreal back in August, I didn't go there with a whole plan on how I was going to run into everyone there. I really didn't tell many people that I was going. And I just managed to run into the majority of people that I've been friends with there. I was lucky. I really got lucky, in honest to God. Half the people that I name dropped in that song were people that I just happened to run into on the trip. Gilles was the first person I name dropped. He's one of my best friends there. I ran into him at a bar. Ricardo was his husband. Phil, I ran into, I think at that same bar, but on a different day. But he had figured out that I was in town already because I was, you know, in my stories and stuff on Instagram. Eduardo was Phil's friend that I met only on this trip, actually. Alan I ran into at that same bar on a different day. And it was crazy because for him it had been 5 years since I'd seen him, so more than 4. And, you know, this time around, like, obviously now he speaks better Quebecois and better English too. So it was like, it was nice seeing his growth. And also Alan is just super adorable. I like counting in Canadian French than France French. Fair. The British think American English is trash as well, so... Yeah. So do the Canadians. So do the Canadians. But also, you know, Canada likes to poke fun at, like, United States a lot in terms of, like, a lot of different things, how you measure things, and, like, certain words that you have for certain things. I seen this thing the other day that was, I think it might have been on Tumblr, but it was like a fake thing of like US people and UK people going back and forth, or like US running by what they were gonna call things to the United Kingdom. It was pretty funny. Alright, y'all, but it's getting late. I suppose I better get going. I still gotta take out the trash and stuff and, you know, check in on my doggo. But it was great chatting with y'all. It was great watching some classic episodes with y'all. I will be here this upcoming Sunday, so don't worry. The trip is still a ways away. For the whole recap of this week, obviously we got a lot to talk about. Still don't understand kilometers in Celsius, y'all. I don't understand miles and Fahrenheit. Okay, that seems silly to me over there, and y'all are the only ones like in the world that seem to go by it. All right, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you liked this live stream, give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. I'd really appreciate it. Now we'll catch you guys this Sunday for the General Hospital After Show recap. Take care, guys. Peace out. MPH, miles per hours. Yeah. All right. Kilometers is better. Peace out.